Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to the Gossip Closet, where we get to gossip all about fashion, beauty, and everything in between. So let's get started. Alright you guys, so in today's video, I want to talk to you guys about the newest release from the house of Viola Juicy. These are the Oui Juicy Couture perfumes. Now these recently just came out, or I should say about a couple of months ago these little baddies came out. When I saw that, I was so happy, I was so excited because I am a Juicy Couture perfume fanatic. I love their perfumes, but more so I like the Oui perfumes. If you are following Juicy Couture, you know they came out with 3 full-size bottles. One of them is pink, the other one's blue, and then we have the orange ones. And now we have these little tiny bottles. These are the 0.5 fluid ounce. 0.5 fluid ounce is not a lot. So I want to talk to you guys about these perfumes. This is not my first impressions. I have been wearing these for quite some time, but I do want to talk to you guys about these because these are fun and exciting. So I'm gonna start off with the least favorite one that I have to the most amazing one that I think, in my personal opinion. All right, and with that being said, the first one that I'm gonna start off with is the Blooming Babe perfume. Now this is going to be the yellow one, and I gotta say this one was a bit disappointing. So this is what the bottle looks like. As you can see, it's really tiny, but it's really nice. I don't know, it's something about these perfumes that are just so cute with a little diamond on top, and it's just so cute and so, like, I don't know, it's just cute, it's adorable. It's a fun perfume. All right, so this one is described as a citrus perfume, and this one has top notes of bergamot and neroli. The middle notes are fig, honey, and lemon, and the base notes are cashmere wood, musk, and cedar. So yes, this is supposed to be like a fresh, fruity perfume. And I gotta say, this one is my least favorite one. It's probably the one that I least use, only because I feel like it's nothing special, it's nothing unique. I feel like this is something that Juicy Couture already came out with. So this one is very green, earthy. It's very juicy as well. It's very lemony. It's very lemon. I don't know what's up with all these perfumes that I've been buying lately that have a lot of lemon and lime scent to it. Very earthy, very woodsy. So it's just one of those fresh, earthy, green, lemony perfumes. To be honest with you, I'm not super excited about this perfume because it's just so basic. It's very generic. I feel like this one also kind of reminds me like when you wash your clothes and you take them out of the washer and you dry them, you can smell the soap in the air. It's very soapy, but it's very clean. It's very, like the note said, cashmere wood. It just reminds me of something soft, like a softener or like Suavitel or something like that. I don't know. It's not nasty, it's not a bad scent, but it's just not something that's different, unique. So yeah, this is very lemony, very woodsy, very earthy. This one kind of reminds me of the original Oui Juicy Couture, the pink one. It's very like that, but this one's a little bit more sweet, a little bit more better. I'm obsessed with this one. This is the first one that I ever got in from the Oui collection, and I'm obsessed with this one. This one's a lot more sweet. It still kind of reminds me of the yellow one, but that one is a little bit more sweet, more playful. This one is just lemon, lime, wood, grass, the trees, and stuff like that. So if you are into perfumes like that, you're probably most likely gonna like this one. It's also very fresh and clean. And yeah, so this is the Oui Blooming Babe, and it's the yellow bottle. All right, so moving on to the next one. So the next one that we have here is the Sparkling Rebel, and this is the blue bottle. All right, so the blue bottle is described as a fresh aquatic perfume. Now this one is also an okay scent. I'm not crazy in love with this one. So this one has top notes of pear, violet, leaf, and classies. The middle notes are water lily, lily of the valley, and rose. And the base notes are musk, sandalwood, and praline. I'm actually surprised that this has sandalwood and praline for a aquatic fresh perfume. All right, so this one is, again, this is not a bad scent, but it's not something that is also out of this world. I do prefer this one over the yellow one any day, but this one is also fresh. It is very aquatic. It does remind me of like a wet pool, you know, like in the summertime when you're by a pool and you can smell the water of the pool, but you can also smell kind of like the sun. I know that's kind of hard to describe, but It's very aquatic. I do smell the pear on this one, and I feel like that's what gives it a little bit of the sweetness in this perfume. The pear notes, the water lily. I feel like all these notes complement each other very well. It is a nice perfume, but again, to me, it's just another genetic perfume that I'm not crazy over. But like I said, I do prefer this one over the yellow one. It is nice. This one starts to get a little bit more sweet. The yellow one was a little bit more earthy, more fresh and clean. This one is still a little bit fresh and clean, but it kind of leans more towards like juicy and a little bit more sweet. I would say this is like the floral one, but the sweet floral. It's a little bit more juicy floral, and I feel like the pear is what gives this perfume a little bit more of juiciness, but like sweet juiciness. It's nice. I do like this one. I'm not crazy over it, but I do like this one. I do like the fact that it is very aquatic. It does remind me of like when you're at a pool, and I like that. For some reason, I like scents like that, and I would probably buy this one again if I did run out. So if you are into aquatic perfumes, fresh perfumes with a little bit of like sweetness and juiciness, not too much, but still a little bit sweet, go with this one because this one's really nice. And this one is Sparkling Rebel, and it's the blue one. All right, you guys, moving on to the next two. So the next two that I have here are the pink one and the purple one, and you guys, I am obsessed with both of these perfumes. It was kind of hard to pick which one is like the one that I'm mostly obsessed with because they are both really good. So the next one that I'm gonna talk to you guys about is Decadent Queen, which is the purple one. Now, you guys, let me tell you about this perfume. I am obsessed with this perfume. This perfume is really good. I like the color of the bottle. I wish they would have came out with a bigger bottle of this one because this one is really good. Definitely a sweet perfume. So this one has top notes of cherry, pink pepper, and white cyclamen. The middle notes are plum, honeysuckle, and pink peony, and the base notes are amber, vanilla, and woodsy notes. You guys, this perfume is so freaking good. When I first smelled this, I immediately knew that I wanted to get this perfume because this perfume is so good. And the way that it lingers in the air and the way that it works with all these other perfumes, because you can layer these perfumes, this perfume is one of my favorite ones. All right, so at first, when I first spray this perfume, I get this strong scent of cherry and plum together. It's very sweet, but it's very fruity. I don't smell pink pepper on this, and I feel like pink pepper gives perfumes a little bit of a spiciness to it. I don't smell pink pepper on this, and I don't smell honeysuckle, but I can smell a tiny bit of the peony, which I feel like it's what gives this perfume a soft floral scent. But I feel like this perfume leans more towards like straight up sweet vanilla. The dry down on this perfume is what sold me because it's just so beautiful. It's so creamy, but it's really nice and sweet, but it's not overpowering sweet. Yes, I can smell the vanilla a lot, and it's creamy. The amber does hit, but not that much. I feel like too much amber is a deal breaker for me. I don't shy away from it, or I should say I don't shy away from perfumes that have amber notes, but when it's just like straight up amber, it's a deal breaker for me. This one, the amber on here, it's soft and subtle. I feel like this perfume is also very musky. It's very, I don't want to say powdery, but there's just something in this perfume that I feel like it's not in these notes. It says woodsy notes, so maybe somewhere around that. So for me, I really enjoy this perfume. This one is just so nice and sweet. So if you are into sweet perfumes, if you are into plum perfumes, you are going to like this one a lot, because that's the top notes that I can smell a lot in this perfume, which is like the plum, the sweetness of a plum, like the sugar that's in a plum, the cherry, a little bit of the cherry I can still smell. It's a really nice perfume, you guys. It's just a really nice, sweet, creamy perfume. It kind of reminds me of like the Starbucks vanilla bean. It's just very nice, creamy, vanilla-ish, and I like it. It's soft, it's not too overpowering, and I like it. So if you are into sweet perfumes, plum perfumes, vanilla perfumes, amber-ish perfumes, you are going to like this one. And this one is Decadent Queen, and it's the purple bottle. All right, you guys, moving on to the last one. So the last one is the winner for me. This perfume is the winner, and this one is Sweet Diva, and it's the pink bottle. So again, this one is another sweet perfume, but I feel like this one is more sweet gourmand type of perfume. I don't know if it's considered a gourmand perfume, but for me, I feel like I get gourmand type of notes. It's very sweet, it's very delicious, and this one is the winner. So this one has top notes of coconut, raspberry, and pear. It has middle notes of gardenia, peony, and freesia, and the base notes are ambroxan, musk, and sandalwood. So yeah, I don't know, this one, you guys, it's so good, but it's so different. I feel like I don't think I've smelled something like this before. Maybe I have, I don't know, but it's just, it's different. It hits different, and it's something that's not really out there like that. So this perfume, to me, I would probably describe this as a date night type of perfume, like going out on a date at night. It's very sweet, but it's also very elegant. So this one, when it first sits on your skin, I can smell the coconut, I can smell the raspberry, and I can smell the pear, which is weird. It's very fruity, but it's also very sweet. This is another creamy perfume for me. The coconut in this perfume is blended perfectly with the raspberry and the pear. I feel like the raspberry and the pear give this perfume a little bit of bitterness, but in a sweet way, in the most beautiful way. We already know that coconut perfumes already smell good, and you can never go wrong with coconut perfumes, especially coconut and vanilla. This one doesn't have notes of vanilla, but the raspberry and the pear with this perfume, with the coconut, it just gives it a nice, fresh, sweet scent. I really love the opening of this perfume. The floral notes on this perfume, you guys, it's also really nice. It's very fresh. I don't feel like it's overpowering. I mean, the gardenia, the peony, and the freesia in this perfume smell really good. Like, the floral notes on this perfume is just nice. It's clean, it's fresh. It doesn't remind me of a funeral. When you walk into a funeral and you smell all the flowers, it doesn't remind me of any of that. And we all know the gardenia and peony kind of tend to have those type of notes, especially tuberose. Like, tuberose, to me, too much tuberose is also a deal breaker. I don't like perfumes with too much tuberose. I'm glad this one doesn't have tuberose, but if it would have had like gardenia, peony, and tuberose, I feel like it would have given that vibe, like the funeral vibes. But this one, it's nowhere near that. This one is just sweet, it's fresh, it's elegant, it's kind of sexy as well. But the dry down is just what sold me. I really like the dry down on this perfume. It's very nice and musky. It's just so good, you guys. I really like this perfume. If I could describe this perfume, this one kind of reminds me of the Gucci Gorgeous Gardenia with a little bit of mixture of K. Ali's Musk. So if you are into those two perfumes and you are familiar with those perfumes, you're probably gonna like this perfume because it almost has that same DNA. They're sweet, they're nice and floral, but they're just so musky, and I like that about perfumes like this. This is another one that I would love to have a really big bottle, because I do see myself running out of this perfume within like 2 months or so, and I don't want to keep buying and buying and buying. I just rather have a bigger bottle. But so yeah, you guys, I don't know, I really like this perfume. It's different, it's unique, it's, I don't know, it's elegant, it's sweet, it's fresh, it's floral. So if you are into those type of perfumes, but it's mostly sweet and creamy, if you are into those type of perfumes, you're gonna like this one, and I highly recommend this perfume. And I'm gonna put this one on, but I'm also going to layer it with the purple one. Both of these together, you guys, are a powerhouse. I really like the way that these perfumes smell together. And what I like about these perfumes, you guys, I'm sure you guys already seen these perfumes. What you can do with these perfumes is you can take out this top of this perfume and just place it on the bottom of this one, because it does have like a little hole right here, a little, I don't want to say magnetic because it's not really magnetic, but you can just combine them together and leave it like this, like a full-size bottle. And this is just a really cute idea. I really like this idea, and I do have them in stacks of 2. So because I feel like if you stack them all 4 together, it just looks a little too messy. I don't like it. I'd rather keep them as a stack of 2. So, and these do retail for $32 each at Ulta. I bought them from Ulta, and I gotta say $32 is a little pricey because you're not really getting a lot of juice, and it is just a small little bottle. So I feel like it's the name and also what goes into it, because I do like the little things that come on the top of the perfume. But yeah, I mean, if you have $32 to spend on one of them, I would say either get the pink one or the purple one. And of course, that depends on your taste in perfumes, because these two are my favorite ones, and if you did smell them you might not like them, but I like them. So it really depends on your taste in perfume. So if you like sweet perfumes, either the pink one or the purple one, you cannot go wrong. But alright you guys, that is pretty much it for today's video, but I would like to know your thoughts and your opinions. What do we think about these perfumes? Are you excited for them? Have you tried them? And if so, which one is your favorites? As always, let me know your opinions in the comments. If you are new to my channel, hi, my name is Edgar-O, and I'm obsessed with perfumes and everything in the fashion world. So stick around, click that subscribe button, it is free. Give this video a huge thumbs up, that really does help me. It lets me know that you are enjoying my little content, and I'm obsessed with perfumes. So yes, I like making perfume videos. So if you are like me, stick around because there is plenty more. But alright you guys, as always, thank you for watching, and I can't wait till we gossip on our next one. Until then, I'll see you next time. Bye.